Hey everyone, Josh with JD Sign Supply. Today we're out in the warehouse. We want to show you some tips, tricks, and how-tos on installing floor graphics. So first let's look at what we need. So obviously we have our laminated floor graphic. This is a General Formulations film with a UL rated overlaminate for slip resistance. We have some isopropyl alcohol. We have our microfiber cloth and a squeegee. So I want to make sure to talk real quick about preparing your surface. So the isopropyl alcohol is like a last minute, last step preparation. So if you are installing graphics on a commercial floor, grocery store, etc., and they've been waxing the floors or whatnot, we need to make sure that the wax that they've been using doesn't have any silicone in it, and any other cleaning solutions need to be cleaned up with another commercial cleaner. So we want to be sure that any commercial cleaner that's being used to prepare the surface doesn't leave any films, which is really popular with some cleaning solutions because it just makes it easier to clean the next time you come around. So we want to avoid those things when installing these floor graphics because we want them to last. So let's look at our process. So we're just going to install our graphic on the floor. So we're going to clean up area a little bit larger. I'm going to hit it a couple times here. A little bit larger than the graphic just because we're kind of working in this area. Okay, so it's a nice clean area. Okay, so on a graphic this size, we should be able to lay this down no problem, all in one application. If it is a larger graphic where you may have seams, you can do a wet application. You can spray the back of the film once it's pulled off the liner. You kind of slide it around and position it, get all those air bubbles out. However, we don't want to overlap our seams like we're told to do a lot of times with larger graphics that require multiple panels. We want to do butt joints, and then the manufacturer actually recommends that you would wax over those joints, but let the graphics sit for 8 to 12 hours before doing so. That's actually going to seal the edges if needed. Really, even in this application, waxing over the top of this will protect it from any sort of floor scrubbers or anything like that, and it'll just make the graphic last a lot longer. So we're going to remove the liner from the floor graphic. See, it's a clear liner. This is pretty thick material. As you can see, I kind of hold it in my hand like that. And that's really intended for the graphic to take that abuse of people walking on it. These graphics are not intended for vehicles to be driven on, foot traffic only. So there, it went down really nice. There's no air bubbles in there. This should last a real long time after we let it set up for 8 to 12 hours. If any edges whatsoever lift, remove that graphic, save yourself a headache, save your customer a headache. We don't want anybody tripping on those things, and get it replaced. The other thing I want to make sure everybody knows is be friendly with your design. So we want to make sure, as you see, this is a circle. This is going to be a lot harder for a foot or a piece of machinery to catch the edge. If you have points, a lot of fine detail out on the edges, those are some of the first places that the graphics is going to lift and it's going to fail on you. So again, these are for smooth floors. We're going to take you up to a tile floor and show you some of the things that you need to be careful of when applying graphics on those tile floors. So let's go take a look. Okay everybody, we are now up front in our main lobby. We have just a standard tile floor. These are about 18-inch tiles. And a couple things that we want to point out here about a tile floor. We know people are requesting floor graphics right now, and they're going in kind of unconventional spaces, places that you maybe would have normally never put a graphic. So if you're new to floor graphics or you just have questions about these tile floors, there's some things to avoid. First of all, avoid the grout line. These films are a little bit thicker. They're meant for that wear and tear. They're not meant to conform down into this grout line. As well as the other real key thing here is making sure that the tile is smooth. Textured tiles are so popular now that it just provides a point of failure. It doesn't let the entire graphic bond to the surface, and it just is an opportunity for it to start bubbling or lifting, and could cause other problems for your customers. So
We sure hope this helps. Call us for more information or have conversations with our specialists at the number below, or check us out online at jdsciencesupply.com. Thanks for watching.